Hey, what's going on? Today we're going to talk about link building. We're going to start with probably the easiest and cheapest way for you to get started with link building, and that is through blog commenting. And a lot of people will say that blog commenting is not effective at all, and it's an old strategy, you may get penalized and blah, blah, blah. However, I've been able to test this, and I've been doing it for a long time, but I had an independent test where I was building links via blog commenting, and I had a VA do it for me, and it worked out great. The whole point is here, yes, blog commenting does work, and in fact, for the keyword golden ratio, where the competition is very low, blog commenting is a valid way to get more traffic to your site, and I've been able to do this again and again. I've had many viewers and readers and students do the same thing where they have no links going to their site other than some blog comments. So we're going to look at how to do that today. I personally outsource this activity because it is super boring and time consuming and I don't want to do it. And I've been using a service to make this easier. I'll mention them here, OK Relax. I'm an affiliate for them, and they've been doing a great job for me, and let's see some results. As we know, blog commenting can work well. We have seen the traffic go up, and the problem is it's boring to do blog commenting. So I have been using a company called OK Relax, which is a VA service. And as you can see here, it's affordable. It's made for everyone. There's no setup fees, no contracts. You can, set it up for a month and then end it. Here are the current prices. So you can see those here. Now I'm an affiliate, and if you sign up through my link, then I get a little bonus, a little commission, which I definitely appreciate. But the bonus that you can get is the process and instructions that I've created after working with OK Relax for a few months, so that you don't have to come up with your own SOPs or standard operating procedures. So inevitably, we're going to go over the process here, but inevitably, if you just send a video over for, a VA, even if you hire a VA from the US, a lot of times you are going to run into issues if you don't have a good job aid. So that is the value in signing up with OK Relax through my affiliate link. All you need to do is send me your confirmation, and I can, make sure that you signed up through my link, and then I can send you the instructions. Now, I will show you what to do here in just a second. You can see here that I have several tasks for blog commenting for different sites, and I started slow, and once my VA was comfortable, doing comments, I started layering on more and more comments, and you can see I used up all of my tasks, so it's on hold right now. Quick thing to note, you can also have the VA do just research that you want to be done. So you can have them do web research, manage your calendar, manage your email, and so on, which I've just tested out the process, and it works out pretty well. Now, people will be asking, well, what constitutes a task? Basically, a task is a 30-minute block of work, and typically my VA can do somewhere between 5 and 8 blog comments per task. So that said, you could see that my VA is working through several different blog commenting exercises, and one of them here is to verify the blog comments, which is cool. So we'll leave it at that for now, and let me show you how to do the blog commenting now. Okay, now we just go to Google, and I'm going to pick an arbitrary example here. So I will put in leave a comment in bullet journal, because we always talk about ballpoint pens for my examples. So you search for it in this case, and what you're looking for is a place to leave a comment. So we're putting it in quotes so we can find what we're looking for. And we want the topic to be bullet journal because people that write in journals like pens. So that's what the idea is here. So not all of these are going to work out. And what I like to do before I create a spreadsheet for the VA is I'll just take a look at the first few results and see what they're like and get an idea if that was a good query or not. So first thing you want to do is make sure you can actually leave comments down here. So I'm just going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and see what it looks like. And we do see that there are comments here. And one thing you could do is hover over the name there, and you'll see that someone has a link to their site. We could tell because of the little, cursor turns into a finger instead of an arrow, right? See there? Not everyone does that though. all right? These other people don't have websites and they're not leaving comments. So they are leaving comments about the post. People like to get comments on their post. So all you have to do is come down and type in your name. You could see they give you an example. So you could type in Bruce Wayne, Bruce at Wayne Enterprises, and so on and so forth. Then you'll end up with a link to your homepage. Now, the anchor text will be your name, and that is fine. Don't try to put in like a keyword in there, and don't try and put a link into your comment unless you have like the best resource that is fantastic. But I highly recommend you just leave a comment, and you could put something like, I just started a bullet journal and great tips. You probably want to leave like a couple sentences, but for the sake of this example and to save you from watching my slow typing speed, we will just move on. So you leave a comment, you put in your name and blah, blah, blah. So this one turned out pretty good. So that's exactly what you do. And looking at this next one here, we'll just quickly scroll down to the bottom and we see that there's a way to leave comments here, but it's kind of weird and it looks like you have to be logged into the site. So this particular one is a no-go. So if I was doing it, I would just skip it. And you could tell your VA, if you see something like unusual and you don't see comments in here, then you could just move on. And I'm just going to double check and make sure that I didn't miss it. And no, it looks like I didn't miss it and they just don't have a place to leave comments to leave your URL. So moving on to the next one, we have this other site here and they're talking about bullet journals, so we're in the right place. And one thing you can do is, I mean, if you're doing it yourself and you don't have the budget to hire a company like OK Relax, then you could just like leave the same comment. Of course, you want this to be longer, all right, make it longer, but you could basically leave the same comment. The best way to do it is to actually like go in here and leave them a compliment on something that they actually referenced. And, you know, same deal here, you know, you're going to put in your name. So Doug and Doug at fake email dot, and we can't type it. It doesn't really matter in this case. And then we type in, you know, whatever your site is. So we'll do that. And then, you know, you could post a comment just like that. So you're good to go. And not all of them are going to be approved. And that's why you have a VA work on this for you if you can afford it. And then you don't have to waste time. This is super boring. All right. It may seem very exciting to you right now watching me do this, but I doubt it. But it's boring. So it's great to outsource it. And again, you can see the results out there. So again, this looks like a pretty good way to find blogs. And I'm going to scroll down and again, we see it looks like this one's going to work out here. There's no other comments here, but that's okay. You can, you know, move forward with it there. So quick other, you know, I guess like bonus thing you can do is look at something a little more advanced. So Comment Love is a plugin that potentially can get links back to your most recent post. Again, you do need to put it within quotes and then you'll be able to, you know, put in whatever topic you want here. So I'm just going to quickly look through here and you may not see as many results depending on the topic and you could just put in different stuff. So if I didn't see many results for bullet journal, like sometimes you'll put in the wrong thing and you'll only get like 15 results. All right. And that, you can't really do much with that. But if you put in like something a little bit different, also targeting the same kind of visitor and user, then you'll be in good shape as well. So again, just same deal as before. I'm just going to like not arbitrary. I'm going to pick these and I'm just going to see if this was a decent one to work on or not, or if I need to change up the actual query here. So when we look at this looks like a regular old blog here. So that seems good to go. And if we scroll down to the bottom, indeed, you can put in your website and all that kind of business. Now, here's what you do with Comment Love. And I have a little, you know, quick snippet situation there. So once you put in your address, it will give you the last blog post. It takes a second for it to query, and then you see your most recent blog post. And what it does is it actually just uses the title, and it may or may not be a do follow link or not, but that way you can actually get links directly to the posts that you've most recently published. And quick bonus, if you want to change like which post shows up here, you could just change the date on your blog so that you have the most recent post as the one you want to build links to. So very straightforward. And basically the part of the instructions that I can provide for you for Okay, relax is really around like actually leaving the comment in the process of leaving the comment. So we found some results that are good, and I use what is called a bookmarklet, which I'll provide a link for you. And all you need to do is click the little bookmarklet, and then it will generate this list for you here. It's a really nice format. They've actually updated it in the last year. So you have all the links and you have all the details here. Typically what I do is I just select all here, and then I will copy it, and then I will put it over into a spreadsheet, and all you have to do is go over to this link, which I'll provide. Come on. So this is the page where the bookmarklet is, and it's free, and all you have to do is see this green button here. You just have to drag it on up to your bookmark bar, and then you have your own little JavaScript deal here, and it'll do the same thing for you. So don't forget, you can sign up with OK Relax via my affiliate link, and what I can give you is the instructions to give to your VA to leave comments on blogs. Now, at this point in time, you still have to find the list of blogs for them to comment on, but I feel like that's a good way for you to control exactly where your VA is going to be leaving comments, and you can make sure it's in the right topic area, you can make sure it's the right niche, and sort of control it a little bit more. It is possible to have your VA find these for you. You could potentially just send them this video, right? And then they can go through the process. But from my perspective, it's better for you to give them the list and let them focus on leaving the comments alone. But you can do it however you like. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I think you'll find this blog commenting approach very effective.